I'm gonna time this so I don't be too long. Okay, as a beginner, yeah, I know beginners. This is the first thing. Beginners think high position size, you get a high profit. So if you give a beginner this chart and you say, which position size would you pick? A beginner will always pick the highest because high position size, the higher position size, the larger it is, the higher profit you will have. And yes, that is how it works. Okay? That's how it works. I can't deny that. Okay? But you're not considering some things. And I'm hoping that when I show you to consider some other things, then I'm hoping that when I finish this video, you will be picking either 550 or 9,000 or five, these two, the lowest. Okay? I want to prove to beginners that you can have a low position size or 500 and still get a high profit. Now I know beginners are like, that's impossible. How? I will show you. Okay? I'm going to first show you what's wrong with having a high position size, and then I'm going to show you what's right about having a low position size and how to get a high profit from a low position size. Let's go. These are 7 people. All of them have the same account, 5,000. They're trading this ticker here. The stock that they are going to trade, it's at $1.10. These are their position sizes. Okay. Now, Alicia, she buys 500 position size for $1.10, which came up to 550. I need y'all to understand that. I didn't put that there, but this is the total. Jack bought 9,000, but because it's at $1.10, it came up to 9,900 and so forth. Okay. So don't sit down here and put 550 in the calculator and multiply it by $1.10 and say it's off. Okay. Now, let's say all of them are going to enter here at $1.10 all at the same time. Okay. All of them enter at $1.10 at the same time. Then let's say 15 minutes later, the stock drops and it keeps dropping. An hour later, the stock is now at $1. Okay. Right now, it dropped 10 cents. You see that? There's a 10 cents drop. At 10 cents drop, Alicia is now at a $50 loss. Jack is at 900 loss. Kelly is at 2,000 loss. Mick 4,000. John 6,000 loss. Diana minus 9,000. George minus 10,000. Get this in your mind. Now let me explain something now. With a $5,000 account, Kelly, and let me say this too. If you lose 10, if the stock goes down 10 cents, you need to get out quick. You need to just sell. I don't suggest you stay here and you wait for it to and you wait thinking it can go up and it goes down another 5 cents. Okay? You do not want that. See, and this is why I told you high position size is not smart. It at first it looks smart, yes, and it looks smart, but you have to consider this is the thing that I told you have to consider. You have to consider what happens when it drops. What happens if it goes in the opposite direction? Even, you see what I'm saying? You didn't consider that. And before you make a good judgment of what to do, you have to consider yes, high position size will give me a high profit, but if it goes in the opposite direction, high position size could give you a high loss. And here's the problem with that, but I'm showing you all beginners. Look at this carefully. Kelly can only trade. She got to get out. Don't sit there waiting for it. Get out. That's 10 cents down. You need to get out. She already lost 2,000, means she only got 3,000 left. She could only trade at least one more time. You see, this what happens when you have a high position size. Check this out. Look at Mick. Mick even worse. He thinking high position size. I can get rich, rich, rich. No, if it go in opposite direction, just 10 cents. You done lose practically your whole account. You only got 1,000 left. John, let me explain John, Diana, and George. When you sign up to trading and you have something called a broker. A broker is just someone who handles all of your money. It's another individual who runs your money and so forth. When your broker see that your money reach 5,000 minus 5,000, he gonna automatically sell. He gonna force you to sell and get you out to trade, and your account gonna be at zero. It's never gonna go to 6,000 or 9,000 minus 9,000 or minus 10,000. It works like that with the paper trading, but in real trading, when you hit move this error, move this error. What's wrong with this stupid thing? Jesus! In trading and real trading, when when you reach minus 5,000, you out. They can take you out the trade. You minus 5,000, they can take you out the trade. You minus 5,000, they can take you out the trade. So right now, John, Diana, and George is at zero money in their account. I want beginners to be afraid of getting when you big position sizes. Be afraid to do that. Now there's a lot of questions. Somebody say, why they didn't get out after '09? The rule is after it dropped 10 cents, that's when you need to get out. Because sometimes the stock could dip 5 cents and come back up. It's not okay. It's not smart to sell after it dropped 5 cents. And okay, you gotta wait at least 10 cents or 15 cents before you decide to get out. Okay, you gotta apply the rules. You gotta stay obeying the rules. Okay? Now let me explain this now. Now that I show you why it's bad to have a high position size, here's why I like Jack and Alicia. This, I think 900 is kind of big. She could still trade another only 5 times. But I kind of like Alicia position size. It's small. It's a small position size, but look at how small the loss is. You see, it went down. Even if it goes down 20 cents, she only can be at a loss of $100. I like that. Okay. Now, stay with me. Beginners are asking, with a small position size, how can Alicia make a lot of money though? Let me show you. Stay with me. This is my records. Let me see if I can make this a little bigger. I can give you all a revelation right there. These my records. I still filling out these ones on the side here because these new trades. Okay, this my last trade was April 7. I got to put in the dates for these new ones. Let me show you, beginners. Let me show you all the revelation. Look at this. Um, look at this position size here. Let's look at this for a minute. Look at this one. Position size is only 100, but I made $700. I trying to show you that you can have a small position size and make a huge profit. At the same time, you considering This position size shows me that you considering if you lose. And it's okay because your loss is going to be extremely small. Even if it dropped 10, 20 cents, your loss is going to be very, very, very small. You see this position size? This is what I'm against. I did this because I didn't understand the revelation. I'm against this big position size because you're telling me you're not considering if you lose, you don't have a this position size says a lot. It's saying that you don't have a plan. What happens if you lose? That you're not considering if you're gonna lose or if it's gonna go in the opposite direction. And if it does, it's gonna be a huge loss. You see this? It went up 14 cents, and I done at a profit of 1,500. If that went down 15 cents, I would be at a loss of 1,500. That's too big. Okay? I'm showing you this is real. $100. I didn't think this was possible. And I thank God that I was able to do my trading records as I would not be able to get the revelation or see this. This is what Tim Sykes been teaching, but I couldn't get it. Watch this. Let's look at some more small position size. I think this is no, that's a loss. Ah, look at these. I think honestly, 2,000 position size is a pretty good position size. Now let me explain something too. Here's the revelation. You notice the stock I entered at 10.09 and I exit at 17.02, meaning the stock went up $6.12. That's the revelation. You must find stocks that has the potential of rising up to 50 cents to a dollar to $2 to three, four, five, $6. That's the only way you can get rich when you have a small position size. Somebody say, how do you find them stocks? I will show you. Just just let's relax. I want you to get the revelation first, beginner. I want you to see this. See this? I think this is a huge profit for small position size. Again, this is the position size. It's because it rose up 52 cents. Let's look at this one. Let's look at ticker LIZI. And I was trading this NASDAQ. I short on this. No, I don't want to use that. Yeah, I can still use that, but I don't like shorting. As you see, I like going long. Let me use it going long. This, oh my goodness. No, that's a loss. That's right there. This it. Oh my goodness. This so sweet. This the strategy right here. I know I shortening this, but this is strategy. A small position size. I like this. It makes me feel good because in my heart, I know if it go in the opposite direction, even down 10, 15 cents, it's not gonna be much of a loss. See, because I can get out after it dropped 10, 15 cents. I'm not gonna stay holding it until it drops to 73. Okay? And that's how you do it. You exit when it go against you, exit after it drop 10, 15 cents. But when you enter and it go in your direction, hold it until it go to 50 cents or longer. When you do it that way, you're gonna have a higher profit. The profit is gonna outdo your loss. Beginners, y'all see this? Check this out. Let's look at it. Look. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is so sweet. This is what I'm talking about. Just 900 position size. If you were to tell me this back in the day, I would not have gotten it. You know how good I feel? Listen, you know how good I feel right now with just $900 position size? If it dropped just 10 cents, 15 cents, that can only be maybe $200, $300 loss. Hey, I could live with that. I could live with that. You see this? I have this in the wrong direction. It's supposed to be 1167, and I entered there and I sold at 1459. Look at it. See this is what I'm saying. You have to find the stocks for this strategy to work with a small position size and you get rich. You got to find a stocks or tickers that's going to rise up this much, up to 50 cents at least or more. If you look at the majority of my trades, I entered stocks that will rise up to 50 cents or more. Vaguely, these ones, this was okay. It is okay. That's okay. My goal is 50 cents or more. Okay. Now, this is good too, but I don't like this position size. It's kind of so big, you know. But, it's okay. Sometimes when I enter and I see it probably hit the breakout. I think that's what happened. It hit the breakout and I sold because it probably can come back down. There's some good reasons, but like you see, the majority of these 50 cents or more. I just scanning the. This is good too, Dread. Yeah, no, I talk about that. This is good. You see this? Look at this. Oh my God! Look at this. 800. It's like it's crazy. I keep getting smaller and smaller. That's what happens when you get the revelation. But the stock went up $1.48. Look how much money I made. I like this. Like I say, the position size is small. I give you a while ago. Is small meaning you considering that you could lose and you only gonna lose a small amount and it's not gonna eat up all your money in your account. See this? Awesome. Awesome. And listen, most times, if you look at the dates, I basically was trading every day. I couldn't trade every day because sometimes I didn't see a stock that would rise up 50 cents or more. So I didn't trade for 3 days here. I waited 10 days before I traded here. Okay? Sometimes if you don't see the players, don't trade. Because let me tell you something. I ain't gonna just enter any trade because I need stocks that can go up to 50 cents or more. Let's look at some more. Let's look at some more. Good, good. And these TDs, they add up though. Don't you these add up. I will look at one big one. This is another good one right here. This is another goodie. Goodie. And it raised up 50 cents or more, 69 cents. This one, see this one, see this, I will show you something with this. This why you have to find stocks that will rise up to 50 cents or more. Because with these small position size, if it only rise up 5 cents or 10 cents, you're not gonna make much profit. So okay, yes, I understand why you would think as a beginner to put it up more. But like I shown you, keep it smaller and find stocks that gonna rise up 50 cents or more. Okay? Now I want to look at this again. What's wrong with this beginner? Position size is way too much. Two, I was supposed to have sold after it dropped 10 cents. That's another thing. This is why I told y'all over here. Remember what I told y'all? When it dropped 10 cents and you had a loss, don't continue to hold, hoping it's going to go back up. Don't risk that. Just get out, Dread. It done gone down 10 cents, 15 cents. Get out. Here's why. I shown you why. You're gonna keep holding it, and this is what I did here. I made the mistake. I kept holding it, hoping it can go up. And I end up holding it until it dropped to $3.99. I hit myself in the head for doing that. I don't even want to look at that. Again, look at it. I want y'all to get this in your head. See that? Small business size. I think 3,000, between 2 and 3,000 is the max. I put it up there because I'm more confident now. I'm familiar with the patterns. I wouldn't trade no more than 2, 3,000. I wouldn't go more than that, especially if you just have a 10, $20,000 car. I just wouldn't trade more than this. 4,000, yeah. Vaguely, I trade 4,000. It all depends on my confidence. Okay, sometimes if I see it's a dip buy and it dropped down a whole lot, and the stock is a high percent gainer, like this high or higher, I'll increase my position size. Okay, because the chances of it dropping is slim. Say 4,000, 4,000. See that? 4,000 is okay. You see this one? A no, no. And this what I'm saying. Yes, if you increase your position size, you could win. And this, you see, people think that this the way to do it. People say, okay, if the stock can only go up 10 cents or 14 cents or 15 cents, somebody say that's all you need. Just have a high position size. Yes, I agreed with you. But you need to consider, you're not considering it could go in the opposite direction. And what do you have in place to protect yourself? Okay? When I trade with a small business size, I already protecting myself in case it goes in the opposite direction. That's all I'm saying. Okay? That's just wisdom on my part. Okay? Now, I know I gone that long. It's 21 minutes already. I think y'all get the revelation. Um, I need to finish filling out these because I just trade these. I gotta fill them out. I just did this trade. Oh my goodness, look at this. 9,000. You know why too? It was a high percent gainer. Let me show you how to find those. Man, let me show you how to find those. These are tickers. You gotta find these are tickers beginners. They call these tickers. You need to find tickers that have high percentages like this. High percents like this. Don't trade anything under 25% because I tested out and it don't rise up. It doesn't have enough strength to rise up to 50 cents or more. When you have these high percent gainers like this, they have the potential, and this is what I'm saying. See something like this? It has the potential of rising way past 50 cents. So my strategy here could work very well. Let me see if I could show. Let me get y'all. Let me show y'all how to find these high percent gainers. Go to tradingview.com. It's a lot of different places, but I use this one. Oh my goodness, stop showing me these things. Man, I get sick and tired of this computer showing me stuff when I doing videos. Hello, hello. Well, are you gonna work or not? Jesus, man. I need. Oh man, I get sick and tired of this foolishness. Trying to hurry up, put this thing together. Here we go. Let me show you where it's go. All I do is load this up. Hold on, I didn't finish loading up. Come on, jeez. Okay, go to top gainers or high percent, or go on Google and type in high percent gainers. You do penny stocks or trading or Nasdaq. Let me click that. Okay, you see this? This is the percentage. So okay, I would stop 28, 27. Okay, I would start from here and go up because I say don't go under 25. Okay, and try, and as you can see, stick with between $1 and 15. So I would put this in and make sure it sticks to about 4 letters. I'll check this, or three and four. I'll check this, check this, check this, check this. I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at it. I would not take a look at this. I'll take a look at it. Yes and yes. Okay. You take it and you plug it in and you look at it. As you can see, SYPR, I put it in. I wonder how long this can take. Okay. I plug it in here and when you plug it in here, you're able to see how it looks. Okay. Now, in another video, I have to explain to y'all something that I want to. There are There are three patterns that Tim Sykes them taught. They say gap short, breakouts, and supernova. No, dip buys. These are the three patterns that I look for. And these are patterns that will, if the ticker, these are patterns, you know what, let me don't say pattern. That's the, it's like you see the letter B and the letter C. Let me explain this a little different. When you trade in, let me explain this. Let me try to explain this. When you trading, let's say that a gap short, let's say that a gap short, the pattern looks like an A, the letter A. Let me explain what happens. When I enter the ticker, when I enter the ticker in here, I'm looking to see if I see a pattern A. Okay. Uh, but sometimes the pattern don't be completely formed like it doesn't be completely formed like this. Sometimes when I come to the ticker, it's only formed like this. As you can see, it's like half of the A. Sometimes I come to the same ticker and it's like this. As you can see, it's almost formed the A. Sometimes I might see a ticker like this, and I would just have to wait for an hour or two to see how it's going to form. Sometimes I'll come to a ticker and the A already formed, and I just be like, okay, let me just enter. Sometimes I come to the ticker and it's like this. You see, it's like different times I come to the different tickers, and you could see it's forming the pattern that I looking for. Now, for example, I know I'll enter because I know it can continue to go this way and form the A pattern. Okay. I have to understand this because this is the only way I was able to win consistently like this. A gap short, I can do in the next video. I'm going to show you all how a gap short looks. It has a pattern. I'm going to show you how a breakout pattern looks. It has a pattern like the letters A and B and C. Dip buy has a pattern. And I'm going to show you all of these trades where you see me get, where it rose up $1, $6, 43 cents, when it rose up this much. These were the patterns. Okay, this might have been a breakout, breakout, breakout. This might have been a dip buy, dip buy, dip buy. This might have been a supernova, supernova. Okay, all of the, I don't trade nothing else but those patterns because they the patterns. They it's like they made to go. See, it's dip buys. It's like they made to go up, to rise up a whole lot. And it's like they pre-made to rise up 50 cents or more. I only trade every trade you see that I win big here with a small business size. All of these I trade the patterns. I don't trade nothing else other than the patterns. Okay. I think that's clear to you guys. If you have questions, let me know. In the next video, I'm going to show you all these patterns and I can show you all what it looks like. And I can show you all my patterns that I'm going to show you all how it forms. And then I'm going to show you all in the next video how I took a picture of all of these trades too, so you could see how all the gap ups look, how all the breakouts look, and all the dip buys look. They all look exactly the same.